This episode is brought to you by Peacock. The new Peacock original documentary, Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy, dives deep into the beloved actor's rise to fame and his tragic death. 5 people, including Perry's personal assistant, 2 medical doctors, and an alleged Hollywood drug dealer known as the Ketamine Queen, were charged with conspiracy to illegally provide Perry with the ketamine. Explore the details of the case in this heartbreaking special, streaming now only on Peacock.
As a small business owner, my favorite thing about posting a job on LinkedIn is that when I hit post, I clock out and LinkedIn clocks in.
LinkedIn makes it easy to post your job for free, get qualified candidates, and manage them all in one place. Plus, LinkedIn extends the reach of your job post by allowing you to share it with your network. And hiring managers that add a hiring frame to their LinkedIn profiles receive 2 times more qualified applicants. Go to linkedin.com/achieve to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Fidelity. What's it cost to invest with the Fidelity app?
Start with as little as $1 with no account fees or trade commissions on U.S. stocks and ETFs.
That's music to my ears.
I can only talk.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. 0 account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Sell order assessment fee not included. A limited number of ETFs are subject to a transaction-based service fee of $100. See full list at fidelity.com/commissions. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE SIPC.
Hello, everyone. The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes, and just like all of our other episodes, it will include major spoilers. You've officially been warned. If you'd like to hear the episode in full, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today to get hundreds of hours of exclusive Patreon content, all for just $10 or less. Without further ado, here is your Patreon clip. Well, I guess that on that note, Joe, because I have no idea what you thought of this movie. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I fucking loved
Yay!
it.
Oh, I'm so happy. Isn't it good?
It's so good. Yeah. It's always nice because I worry, folks know I'm a bit guilty of getting overhyped by things and then feeling very let down. And I knew people really responded to this. And I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, is it just that thing? The wooden sculpture is really creepy, or does it actually have more to it? So yeah, happy to admit that this worked on like every base for me.
Well, and I think too with the wooden mannequin, because I mean that's kind of like the big image that was released with this movie during its promotional campaign. And
yeah,
I think some people might be surprised, maybe let down to find out that this thing doesn't do a lot in this film. But
yeah,
I actually found that the fact that it doesn't do anything, that it's just sitting there, to be way scarier than if this thing was walking around the house the entire movie.
It's such a fucking tease, too. Like, what's in the box? How come the box is opening by itself? What is it? Like, we just keep referencing. I loved how much we were just almost being gently trolled by McCarthy.
Well, very much so. And also, I mean, just the plot in general takes so many turns. Like, I mean, we're spoiling this now, but I mean, did you really expect Darcy to die that early into the film?
I didn't expect either sister to die. I mean, in the opening moments, I thought, okay, this is interesting. And I thought, oh, what is she doing with this?
Yeah.
And then to realize, okay, we're going to get the title card. Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Going for it.
So here's the thing. So I had not seen Damien McCarthy's first film, Caveat.
Right.
Up until last night, I did double feature these two.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. So I still haven't seen it. I felt like people describe both of these films as slow burns, which I don't know. Would you use that to describe either of them?
I wouldn't use it to describe Oddity. I could maybe see describing Caveat as that, but I think that McCarthy is so good at building an atmosphere that like I was never bored watching either one of these films. And Caveat is definitely like kind of the dry run for Oddity. Like it's very low budget, you can tell. So it's like he's working around the budget, but
okay.
I think that makes it more successful. Like, I don't know if you know the plot of Caveat, but basically it's just like this guy he's an amnesiac and is approached by another guy to be like, hey, like, can you go babysit my mentally unstable sister for 5 days? There's a caveat, though.
It's just don't go in the basement, right?
No. And this is revealed in the first 10 minutes, so it's not a spoiler. But basically, he cannot go into the sister's bedroom. And the main caveat, though, is that his sister is so afraid of someone coming into her bedroom that the babysitter has to be strapped to a harness that is chained to the basement floor. And this leash, for lack of a better phrase, will allow him to go anywhere in the house except for the sister's bedroom and except for outside. Like, he cannot leave the house.
Oh, I don't know, man. Is that the kind of thing where you're going to say, I maybe need the money? It sounds like an easy gig, but it also sounds too good to be true.
Well, and honestly, there's so many parallels between Caveat and Oddity. Like, I mean, honestly, they're very similar in kind of approach, style, also their style of horror. And I mean, there's a stuffed animal in Caveat, this little bunny that bangs on a drum that does make a cameo appearance in Oddity. So I think he's like doing like a Caveat cinematic universe of sorts.